Yo, what's good, fans and fight fans? This your boy JB Trap House Boxing, back again with another video. Shout out to the LDBC. Smash that like and the subscribe button. Share the video always, and leave your thoughts and comments at the end of the video. And if you're looking for that exclusive street news, go subscribe to Urban Media Fix and hit that notification icon bell so you don't miss this heat that's being dropped from Urban Media Fix. Also, go subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast and hit that notification icon bell so you don't miss this heat that's being dropped from the LDBC every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, now check this out, man. I've been studying these two guys very closely. More of Jeff Hornet than Crawford. You know, I know what Crawford looks like a lot. Seeing Crawford in person, the whole nine. You know, I watched them both about the same amount. What I'm saying is I done seen more of Crawford's fights than I have of Jeff Hornet, but I just did the same amount of film study on both of these guys currently. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about this fight. This fight is going down next Saturday, June 9th in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Arena. Whew, man. This is going to tell the tale. But let me start by saying this before I start getting too deep into what I want to talk about. Jeff Hornet, see, a lot of people say, you know, this is going to tell us everything about Terence Crawford when he fights Jeff Hornet. Yeah, to a certain degree. I agree to a certain degree, but this is why I disagree with everybody on whether you can gauge Terence Crawford up with Jeff Hornet really or not, because it don't really matter. You know, it's hard to gauge a guy, yourself or another guy, I'm an opponent of, against Jeff Hornet, because his style is like a I'm not saying he fights like, you know, they fight alike, but he's the new improved matchup nightmare for everybody. You know, potential nightmare for everybody currently in welterweight. He's like the new Maidana. I know they don't fight nothing alike. That's not what I'm saying. Is that stylistically, you know, they can get anybody a problem. They can fuck around and win. You know, you can't count these guys out. They are some live dogs. I mean, some live fucking dogs. Could you imagine him and Maidana fighting, or him and Sean Porter? I would like to see Jeff Hornet and Kell Brook fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Jeff Hornet fight all these guys. That's what I like his stylistic matchup against anybody. You know, just want to see it. You know what I mean? I like Jeff Hornet. Be honest with you, I like Jeff Hornet. I don't have a reason not to like him. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's a well game bred. You know, one thing about it, he's tough, man. You know what's so funny? Is that I seen Jeff Hornet's documentary, and it made me look at Jeff Hornet in a different light, man. I'm gonna be all the way honest with y'all. It made me look at him in a different light. I like his story. You know, very humble guy. You know, was getting bullied on in school. You know, stuff like that. And dedicated his time and his focus into the gym. And his trainer did what he promised him he was gonna do. He told him he was going to get him to the Olympics in 4 years. And another 4 years, he told him he was going to make him a world champion and make him a wealthy man. That's what he did. You know, he's not the wealthiest, nowhere near close to it. But the thing is, it changed his life significantly, you know, financially, because he wasn't making nowhere near that type of money. He was a school teacher. You know, but we know Bud's story, you know. But the thing is this, let's get down to the get down, man. I don't want to sit here and do a documentary recap. We're going to talk about this fight that's going to take place, man. Whoo! The pro debut. I meant the welterweight debut of Terence Bud Crawford for the WBO strap. All right, so check this out, man. We're gonna break down. I just want to talk about what. I'm gonna be all, you know, just go back and forth a little bit here, a little bit there. You know, it's gonna all make sense. You just stay with me. So I noticed, you know, Jeff Horn, man, and the thing about these last few opponents of Terence Crawford, and I'm gonna tell you the last few opponents of Jeff Horn, I noticed what they didn't do towards their opponents didn't do to them. The last few opponents that Terence Crawford has has a good jab. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I know like Victor Poster. No, Victor Poster, he pauses his jab. It's a difference from when you throwing your jab out there, you doubling and tripling it up. It's a difference when you just using it as a range finder and you pawing. You know, it's a difference. You know, you're using those little touch jabs. And all, you know, it's a pro and a con in anything you use. So I'm not saying that it's not effective. What I'm saying is that Jeff Horn he does power jabs. That's the thing about Jeff Horn you got to notice. I noticed he only has one jab. It's the power jab where he pushes off his back foot a lot. That's what a power jab is. But he doubles and triples it up though to cut the distance, you know. And a lot of times when he does that, he comes in, he swings with his head down. But the thing is this though, Jeff Horn is dangerous when he does that for the simple reason why. Yeah, he may have his head down, but he don't just come in and throwing head shots. He's dangerous with it because he comes in and he throws a mixed attack every time. He has a mixed attack. He may start off to the top. He gonna come to the body, back upstairs, downstairs. It's all in one big old setting when he come in attacking. You know, and that's what makes him so dangerous. You know, I done seen in the Gary Cochran fight with Jeff Horn was utilizing that style in the first couple of rounds. And he see that he couldn't bang with Jerry Cochran. And I'm not saying that, you know, he's gonna do something different against Bud Crawford because Bud Crawford's a smaller guy. I know people guys gonna be like, well, he could do it against Bud because he's small. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that he showed me when he figured out he couldn't bang with Cochran the whole fight, he used his boxing skills. He boxed for like 3-4 rounds until he hurt Cochran, and then he jumped back on him. You know, he made the adjustments. You know, Jeff Horn is a cerebral thinker in there. He's not in there just reckless. The guy knows how to fight. You understand me? He knows how to fight. But what I did notice about the Cochran fighting Jeff Horn is that the fight was very, very close up until around about the 8th or the 9th round when Jeff Horn started getting separation. But I'm gonna tell you that one thing. I believe on the low, Jeff I can't think of Cochran had he had Jeff Horn hurt momentarily because he was hitting Jeff Horn with some good body shots through the whole first half of the fight. And that's not the only reason why Jeff Horn decided to get on his bicycle. Another reason why he decided to get on his bicycle because he was hurt momentarily from the body shots. If you go back and watch that fight, Jeffrey Cochran was hitting Jeff Horn with some good body shots. I mean, some good ass body shots. And Jeff Horn had to move around for a couple of rounds until he got his second win right. And the thing is the reason how he was able to get his second win right and get back on point because Cochran let him do that. See, Cochran he never used the jab the whole time. That's what I was going to talk about too. He never used his jab to when he was closing the distance at Jeff Horn. He could have made the fight. The second half of the fight could have still been tough. It could have been probably either way fight if he'd have been using his jab, coming in instead of just trying to land big bombs and shit like that. Kind of like how Gary Russell and JoJo Diaz was. JoJo Diaz wasn't utilizing his jab. Cochran wasn't using his jab at all, hardly at all, throughout the whole fight. But he was tough, very tough. And that's what I noticed, man. Like Jeff Horn's last 3 opponents didn't use jabs either. We know Manny Pacquiao don't use a jab. Jeff Cochran didn't use it. I mean, Jack, whatever, I can't think of his damn name. Cochran didn't use a jab. Well, I take that back about his last 3. I mean, his last 2, because I don't really know who his third opponent was. I'm not gonna act like I did, because I didn't even know who Jeff Horn was before Manny Pacquiao. So, But I know he fought Randall Bailey. I didn't ever see that fight. But Terence Crawford last 3 opponents, damn sure didn't use a good jab. They didn't use their jab effectively, or didn't use it hardly at all like that. And that's the thing. See, Jeff Horn is going to be sticking that jab in Terence Crawford to try to get in to as well, even though he is a slightly bigger guy, and I know I told y'all that Jeff Horn can box. He can't outbox Terence Crawford on the outside. I have a hard time believing that. I'm not taking away from his boxing skills, but he ain't that damn good on the outside. Excuse me. So he's gonna have to come in and get in some type of mid-range quarters or definitely close quarters. But the thing is, though, is I notice about Bud is that Bud knows how to clinch very, very well. He knows how to clinch to where Cochran, see, a lot of times, not Cochran, Horn, there are a lot of times when Horn gets in the inside in the clinch, these guys ain't clinching good enough because he's able to get good, clean right hooks to the body off. And Terence, the way he clinches, he clinches the way you ain't gonna be able to get that off. But the one thing I noticed about Jeff Horn is that he's very, very susceptible to left hooks to the body. Man, you can catch him with left hooks to the body all day long. And another commenter had pointed that out too, but I had already seen that because I was going to talk about it. But I had noticed that too. Jeff Hook is vulnerable to the body, period. Like he doesn't guard his body shots. Like if he throws shots to the body, he doesn't guard them that good. I noticed that. He's pretty much open for a lot of body shots. It's just going through the line of fire, getting down there, taking your chance, throwing body shots and banging and tangling with them, because you're not going to just throw no body shots at free of charge, though, not unless you catch him with a counter to the body. You can counter left hook him to the body a lot, but the thing about Cochran is, Jeff Horn, I keep saying Cochran. The thing about Jeff Horn is that when his opponents had him in trouble, they only walked him down with power shots. That's the reason why they couldn't get him out of there. See, Terence Crawford, if he gets you in trouble, he's gonna keep that jab in Jeff Horn's face all night, period, whether he got him hurt or not. So Jeff Horn's definitely gonna have to deal with that jab. He's definitely got to deal with that jab. Terence Crawford is gonna have to take Jeff Horn's jab away early in the fight. He's gonna have to jump on him, make him respect him. One thing I noticed about Jeff Horn, when you getting rough with him and punching him to the body and making him when you go at him and make him get your respect, he'll start backing up. Especially if you being effective, if you hit him to the body, like I said, and stuff like that. Jeff Horn, he don't really like body shots like that. Nobody really likes body shots, but I don't think he's tough to the body as a lot of people proclaim him to be. And Terence Crawford is definitely gonna have to commit to that body the whole fight. If Terence Crawford can commit to that body the whole fight and land them hooks to the body, and the thing about Terence Crawford is that Jeff Horn doesn't do. Jeff Horn doesn't really throw jabs to the body. Terence Crawford will throw jabs to the body. So I'm expecting Terence Crawford to do the more cleaner body work than Jeff Horn. I'm expecting Bud to have the more cleaner body work than Horn. I'm expecting Bud, to be successful clearly. I ain't saying that he can't be successful, but clearly be successful. If he want to get the stoppage, he gonna have to invest in Jeff Horn's body the whole fight and suck the air out of his body. Take that air up out of him. Keep him from being so busy. But the thing about Bud is gonna have to keep Jeff Horn from coming inside and hitting him and holding him and doing all the little wild rough shit he like to do. He's gonna have to stop him from doing that. You understand what I'm saying? He's definitely gonna have to stop him from doing that. And another thing is that I noticed about Jeff Horn is that Jeff Horn feints very, very well. I mean, feints very well. He don't have, to me, he don't got the greatest defense. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. He feints very, very well though. You know, but the thing is this: if Terence Crawford gets Jeff Horn hurt, I believe if he get him hurt, he gonna go for the lottery. He gonna go ahead and go for the Powerball. He gonna go ahead and try to get him out of there. That would be his best bet. That would be his best bet. If he can get Jeff Horn in trouble, he should go ahead and go for it. Go ahead and go for it. Try to make the statement. Get him out of there. You know, get him out of there. Do not play with Jeff Horn. This dude is too much of a live dog. He gets second wins, third wins, and he's just as dangerous when he rejuvenates from a second win. You know, I seen this in both fights, the Manny Pacquiao fight and the Cochran fight. Seen it. You know, but that left hook to the body is gonna be there, family. I'm telling y'all, that left hook to the body is gonna be there all day long. I guarantee you. Bud knows that. He definitely knows that left hook is gonna be to the body. And another thing, Bud is gonna have to not let Jeff Horn put him in the headlock and shit and push his head down and shit like that. He cannot allow that. If he allow that, he's gonna be in bad shape. If Jeff Horn could do that all night, Terence Crawford might be in bad shape. But I'm gonna tell you another thing is, due to Jeff Horn style, Terence Crawford has to be in strength, top of the line shape. And I just seen him on Instagram where he was swimming. So I know he know what time it is if he in the swimming pool. That's no doubt, you know. But he definitely got to be that condition got to be on point. And we know Jeff Horn is gonna be top of the line condition. But another reason why I stress that body work so much, because Jeff Horn, I'm gonna tell you another thing that's gonna be key in this fight. Jeff Horn struggles to make weight. So Terence Crawford is definitely gonna have to invest to that body all night long. The guy struggles to make weight. We know it. He said it. He said, but he incorporated everybody else in his weight struggling, making weight struggles. He said, "Oh, I struggle to make weight like everybody else," but the difference is Terence Crawford is going up, and you're not. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the big difference in this situation right here. So, got to invest in that body. Got to. But as far as like Jeff Horn though, this fight is gonna be tough, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I was talking a lot of trash. This fight is gonna be tough. You know, if Jeff Horn can find his home inside, he's gonna have some success in this fight. Jeff Horn is gonna have some success in this fight, period. But Crawford is gonna have to learn. He's gonna have to know when to clinch, when Jeff Horn comes in there crazy, push off, create his angles or create his angles as he come in, and sidestep and hit him with something, and keep turning him. You know, he's gonna have to figure out at the split second of which angle he gonna take. Because Jeff Horn is definitely gonna have him on his toes. But if Crawford, like I said, if Crawford comes out aggressive early, I think he can truly stop Jeff Horn. I really do. If Crawford comes out aggressive early, he can stop Jeff Horn. He can stop Jeff Horn. If he can get Jeff Horn on his back foot, and that's the thing. See, I don't know how it'd be tricky how it plays out. If Bud starts slow and start trying to fill out Jeff Horn too long and all that, we don't know which way this fight will swing, because we don't know how much Bud will have to come back from, how far he get down. You know, we never seen Bud just down on the cards like that you know, figuring somebody out for a long time and then having to come and make this big old miracle play or just come back and take out. I haven't seen that yet. You know, but Bud definitely gonna have to be on point with his defense, man. He's gonna have to be on point. He's gonna have to use that jab because Jeff Horn's gonna have his head moving, no doubt, and press the attack. But I think that you know, both of these guys switch up, but Bud switch up more often and more fluent. You know, Jeff Horn can't switch up like Crawford can. He can switch up, but he ain't gonna be nowhere near as effective as a Bud Crawford. And that's the thing. I wonder if him switching up a lot is gonna confuse Jeff Horn. You know. But I don't know. We'll see. Definitely see, man. But by all that being said, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all my prediction of who's gonna win this fight. I got Terence Bud Crawford, and I know Jeff Horn is a tough cookie, but I got Terence Bud Crawford stopping Jeff Horn. That's right, you heard me say it. I got Terence Bud Crawford stopping Jeff Horn. And I ain't even talking about cuts. I'm talking about stoppage, period. I believe he's going to suck all the air out the tank, have him in trouble later on, and it's going to be too much pounding and winding, and that's it. Either Glenn Rusty going to throw the towel in, or the ref going to stop the fight. This is my fight prediction for next Saturday, Terence Bud Crawford versus Jeff Horn. It's your boy JB, Trap House Boxing. What you waiting on? Like, subscribe to the channel, share the video always. I'll holler.